Abby St. John is back for this edition of Pet Project.
I'm back at Border Paws Animal Shelter for another edition of Pet Project, and today we have a gorgeous tabby cat named Thomas O'Malley, and he is so incredibly sweet from the moment we opened up the door. So tell me about how he came to be at the shelter and a little bit about his personality.
Yeah, so Thomas O'Malley came to us at the end of February, and he was actually found as a stray in McLaughlin, Alberta. He looks a little rough around the edges, but he's very laid back. He's one of those cute tomcats that has the really big cheeks. And as you can see, his personality is very chill. He hangs out and kind of does his own thing, loves attention, and is very much a foodie and gets excited when it's mealtime. So he would make someone a really great companion if you are at home a lot and can just give him cuddles, but he's also not a super needy cat. Like, he likes attention, but he'll hang out on his own too. So nice, well-rounded guy.
And how is he with other animals, say cats, or has he been introduced to dogs? How is he with other creatures?
He seems fairly laid back. We have not introduced him to dogs directly, but I do think a cat-friendly dog that would give him his space and not be pushy would be fine. He's very loving, so I think he would be fine with kids as well, as long as it's older kids that understand and aren't packing him around. When he went to Lakeland College for his neuter surgery, they did notice he has some mild arthritis happening in his back right leg, I believe it was, or hip. So he is the senior adoption price, even though we estimated his age to only be about 6 years old. So yeah.
Well, despite that, he is a very, very sweet cat. And you're right, we expected him to jump out as most cats would do, but he just sat here, accepted the pets that he's been given, and, and then now he's just two of his favorite things, cuddles and food. Now, over the weekend, or over the past week, PetSmart had their adoption event, and you guys were able to get quite a number of adoptions. Tell me about that and how you guys are doing with numbers.
Yeah, so we were really fortunate. It was more than we were expecting for the week, and we were actually able to complete 10 adoptions to different families around the city. So we adopted out 5 adult cats, 4 kittens, and 1 dog during our adoption event. So that was really exciting. They all went to really great families, and the cats were indoor-only homes, and the dog had been pre-approved. So we were really thankful for that, and to kind of give us some wiggle room at the shelter so that we're not as over capacity with cats, at least. So yeah, we were very thankful to be able to be there for that event, and to everybody who donated as well. The PetSmart staff was really awesome at gathering donations for us and asking people to donate to our cause. So we have a number of donations of food and things to actually pick up this week as well.
And that's very exciting, especially, with PetSmart. It's PetSmart's campaign and their event. So it's awesome that you guys were able to have so many adoptions and such a great turnout. Now, you have another fundraiser going on currently that ends on the 1st.
Yeah.
Tell me what people should know about it.
So if you go onto our Facebook page or on the website, you can see it's Flora and Company Greenhouse, and she's actually donating 15% of all proceeds. So there's raspberries on there, there's some flowers, so lots of different things you can choose from for plants, and so you can get your garden started while supporting the shelter, which is awesome. And you can order all this week until April 1st.
Which is very exciting and a unique fundraiser as well. And of course, with spring right around the corner, it's perfect for all those green thumbs out there who want to start. I know my family is really into gardening, so they'll probably get a head start on that as well. So that's awesome. Now, Easter is fast approaching. It is this week. We have Good Friday on Friday, and then Easter Monday. What are your hours of operation, just so people should know if they do find strays or if they have any donations or whatever they need?
You bet. So we are normal hours this week except for Friday. We will be closed to the public on Friday, but our staff is here caring for the animals. So if you have a pet go missing or have questions, you can still call in. If we miss you, leave a voicemail, and we call back as soon as we're done dealing with feedings and cleaning of the animals' kennels. And then we're back to business on Saturday, normal hours from 12 to 6 for the public on Saturday. And then we're normally closed Sunday and Monday as a general rule of thumb, so it doesn't really affect us for those. And then back to normal hours the following week. So just Good Friday that will be closed to the public.
Wonderful. Now, I'm sure people are excited about an update on the
Yes.
puppies. How are they doing? Are they still as chunky as ever?
They're actually huge, so I hadn't seen them in a bit, and I went in to check them out today, and they are huge. They are thick and roly-poly. They are so happy. They're ripping around and doing zoomies in the room, and the girls are actually going to be posting them for foster to adopt homes in the next few days here. So mom is done feeding them. They are eating their new diet very well. And yeah, they are growing like weeds. So they will be looking for hopefully adoptive families in the very near future. And then we will be working with those families to get them still neutered and spayed through Border Paws.
Which is very, very exciting.
Yeah.
And, you know, they're as cute as ever. So I'm sure you won't have any problems finding adopted families. Now, finally, same as always, are there any donations that you're in need of?
So with the puppies growing the way that they are, we are definitely in need of canned food donations for the dogs, so wet food again. And then also adult cat kibble donations, litter pans. If you want to purchase something for the shelter, we are in need of cat litter pans. And as spring approaches, we want the dogs to be outside playing more. So we are going to be looking at the hard plastic toys that are harder for them to wreck. So like jolly balls and that kind of stuff, or even big rubber tire toys and tug toys and things like that we can have outdoors safely for them to play with.
Awesome. Well, that's very exciting, especially with
Yes.
spring. And then it's going to be great having them outside more.
Yeah, they love it.
Yes, exactly, especially with it being done in the back. Well, thank you so much for joining me again. And Thomas, he was the perfect guest. I mean, he didn't escape. He ate his food and he accepted his pets. And
Yes.
I think that pretty much sums up his personality.
Yes.
So I don't think he'll have any issues finding his forever home.